Is the current situation a recommended time for releasing music? Do you get more sales?
Fighting. So would you follow me?
Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. Healthy breakfast. And I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm sick. I got a cold. I got something. I don't know what it is. I don't know how. It's like I don't get it. I absolutely don't get it. Not now. I went running yesterday for actually like 5 kilometers, but after 2.5, like my lungs were really burning and I just didn't have the power. And I'm also able to run 10, so 5 should be, it's just like easy. It's a warm-up thing. I couldn't finish it. I went back home, I sneezed 100 times. A little bit of headache, a little bit of like everything hurts a little. My nose dripping, no like pain in my throat, which is usually the first thing I get whenever I get sick. So I first thought, because it was just the nose and the sneezing, I first thought it's maybe an allergic reaction to something outside or maybe to some food, but then I thought again about what I had for lunch and dinner, like impossible stuff that I eat on a daily basis. I don't know what it is. I have absolutely no contact to any human for the past 12 to 13 days, and even before 2 weeks. I didn't touch a single hand. I didn't touch anything in a room. Washed my hands 5-6 times a day, really carefully. Wasn't close to anyone. There is no way that I got like infected by someone with something. I don't know if it's this new virus thing everyone is talking about. I don't think so. But like this morning, like my lungs started hurting a tiny bit and dry cough a tiny bit. No fever. Like I measured it a couple of hours ago, absolutely no fever. I don't know what it is, but it feels shitty. And since I don't know what it is, again, I don't think it's that virus. I don't think it is. Very unlikely, but it might be. So I'm staying at home, which really sucks. This was my biggest fear. Having to stay at home, not being able to head over to the studio. But since I don't know, and it could be, I'd say like a 5% chance, there is no way I can go outside, infect people with whatever I have. And also, if I just have a normal, regular cold, which I think I have, it's not really wise to go outside and get infected on top of that with the virus. That's just too risky. So staying here. I don't think I will get tested. I don't think it's needed, and there are no tests available. Even people where it's very likely that they have it, they don't get a test. So I'll just, I don't know.
I'll save the day.
So I think today we'll just stick to a Q&A, because I don't have the power to do anything else. I would just chill and relax. So first question, later FIFA. Yes, 100%. I'll probably play a lot today. Can we send you tracks that you can evaluate private without dropping it on SoundCloud? You can send it in as a demo, we'll reply, but we just simply can't give feedback, because we're getting way too many demos. It would take way too much time. And yeah, sorry, it's just not possible. Is the current situation a recommended time for releasing music? Do you get more sales? I'd say in general, just act normal and keep on releasing your music. Don't force anything. But yeah, probably all music streaming will go up slightly, because there's still gaming, Netflix, all that kind of stuff. So just act normal. Do you offer any internships or learning opportunities? Yes, we actually need a new intern, but since we're all at home, it's really hard to work with someone new. So at the moment, we have to put it on hold and wait until the situation is solved again and people can actually come to the studio. and learn. What is your go-to hardware synth, or is it all in the box? For me personally, it's all in the box. I used to have hardware synths. I never used them because they're not like total recall. You always have problems. They sound a little fatter, but tiny bit, and it's way harder to get a consistent sound out of them. So yeah, everything in a box. Do you ever try Spire? Yes, it's kind of cool if you want to record something really fast, but like if you're a real pro, just get a good sound card. How do I get out of that 8-bar loop that I listen to for hours without getting further? If you're getting stuck in an 8-bar loop, then start arranging. Start arranging, even if you're not sure if that loop works. Because listening, I mean, just take any song you love and loop it up for 8 bars and listen to it for an hour. You will hate it. You will think it's boring, it's stupid, it's too simple. So just start arranging. I usually, within the first 3-4 hours, I have 3 sections. Like the intro part that is just like kick, usually, at least for club music. Then a break part that has chords in it, a sustained bass, maybe some vocals. And then the drop where you have like kick, bass and the main element of your song. And if that works and you already automated a lot and have like transition effects in there, then you're ready to build it up to an entire song. If you're stuck in that 8-bar drop thing and you don't have the contrast to the break, you can't really judge it, so start arranging fast and soon. Yes, you might have to go back and change things, but that's still better than getting stuck. How many songs do you release per week? None. Like every week a song. It's not a good idea. I'd say like every 2 months is really good if you can keep that up. Every month is already a little too much because you won't be able to promote it properly. Every 3 months is already too little to stay relevant. At least if you're like an artist just starting out. If you're a superstar DJ, then 4 or 5 tracks a year is enough. What is the most expensive piece of gear you have? The speakers. The speakers in the A Studio that I'm not using that much at the moment. They're by far the most expensive. Would you like to collaborate with a 13 years young producer like me? To be honest, no. I'm not like collaborating with people that I don't know in person, that I don't have a relationship with them, where I don't know what they're producing already for years, where I don't admire their work because I don't even know it. So no, if you want to collaborate with me, first let's be friends. Do artists pay for labels or do artists pay for them? No one pays anyone because the label sells your song and you get a cut of whatever they make. So they're basically the salesperson for the music. They sell it, get the money and give you usually half or sometimes just 20% depending on the label. Can you speak Hebrew? Yes. It's a little worse than my English, a little. It used to be better than my English, but now my English improved due to daily vlogging in English. So I'd say, yeah, it's decent. I could live there and people understand me, but sometimes I'm just missing certain words. And I don't know how to swear because my mom never taught me, so very clean Hebrew. Do you think there will be a lot of banger songs coming out due to artists staying at home? Yes, especially the big DJs that are usually 90% like spending their energy on touring. They're now all locked in the studio and they will make amazing music, flood the market. Just wait for it. I think like in 2 or 3 months you will see a lot of releases by big artists, a lot. If I made a song, how to get a label, just get in touch with the label, send them your demo, wait for them to reply. If they don't reply, it's probably not good enough. The best thing about I can't pronounce it, quarantine. The best thing about it, I mean, I got a PlayStation now, so that's pretty dope. I love gaming. I always wished I had like a second life just for gaming because I love it so much, but I don't have the time to. Now, especially today that I'm feeling sick and I can't work except for some emails and stuff, I would probably play some FIFA, some Red Dead Redemption, maybe download one of the old Final Fantasy games. I don't know. How did you understand that music was the right path for you? So when did I realize music is for me? I mean, I always loved it. It was always just like a hobby. I never even thought about turning it into a career. But during my time in university, I was studying international business management, which is really boring and absolutely not my thing. I realized that I love music more than anything else. And at that time I already was making a little bit of money on the side. So I thought, why not focus a little more on it, go less to university, which my parents hated. But I then in that time kind of flipped to being able to sustain and pay for rent and food and everything. And yeah, really happy with it. Never looked back. And like the university was a private one, so really expensive. That was a big mistake. But at the end, every mistake that leads to you being at a point where you're happy with yourself and life in general is worth it. Definitely worth it. I'm not regretting a single bit, not even my mistakes, because they make like me into what I am and lead me to the place where I'm at right now. How did your first gig go, and what was the biggest thing you took away from it? My first gig, I think it was in a youth club, and I was playing the first 20-30 minutes. Like a friend let me take over the first couple of minutes where anyways no one was there. I was just focused on not messing up. Did I learn anything from it? Probably not, just that it's kind of cool and a lot of fun, and then that I wanted to do it more, and I went there again and again and again until the main DJ. I think Vanessa's also getting sick. Shit. But yeah, the main DJ got sick, so I replaced him for one night. It went really great, and that's kind of how my entire career started. I think that's it. We'll cut it right here. I got a lot more questions. I'll try to answer some of them on Instagram. Yeah, okay. We're both sick, so maybe tomorrow on the stream, live couple gaming. Thanks for watching. Sign out.